Here with Vince, the famous dancing umpire. Savannah Bananas kicking off here in Mesa. Vince, first off, show me some of your moves. We got to start there.
Let's go, let's go.
With the music queued up.
Hey, let's go.
So a videographer's worst nightmare, when you're told drive through the mud, don't go super fast, because now you can see we're going to stay muddy. So when you see mud everywhere, sure Colin can advise this, don't go racing through it. Not the smartest, especially if you have a camera in your UTV. The shot was worth it. You guys saw the shot.
I'm dry.
Yeah,
We're
Colin's
good.
dry.
I'm dry, so we're good.
So just got to watch the movie Unstoppable here with Don Cheadle, Jarrell Jerome, and I gotta ask, obviously as actors, you're open to so many roles. Did you ever think wrestling, not WWE wrestling, but actual wrestling on the mat was something you'd be involved with?
No, not me.
Here with Patrick, what comes first, hot air balloon pilot or comedian?
You know, I think they kind of develop simultaneously.
Right.
It's the altitude, the lack of oxygen. It just does it.
So we're up in the air right now, hot air balloon rides. Someone like me, or anybody, any first timers here? Yeah. So you watching at home, Cincinnati, Texas, wherever you're at right now, first timers when they're coming out, what should they expect?
Completely different of what you're normally expecting.
Ups, the downs, all of it here in Arizona, but this organization decided to stick with you. Here you are now, spring with champagne, off to the NLCS. What does this all mean to you, just to know the journey and know that you're here now?
Yeah, personally, I can't be thankful enough to the front office, to ownership.
So he's maybe a bit of a mentor. Are you going to mentor him on your golf swing a little bit? Because you are just driving the crap out of the ball right now.
That's about all I'm doing right now, though. Tom's a lot better around the green.
Last thing I got for you, too. Everyone's realizing, okay, this team is talented. You bring in new players as well. But something that I've really noticed is the players that you have on this team are good people. The community involvement that I've seen from guys like a Brandon Fott, who I'm chatting with, I mean, it's remarkable. How does it feel to know that your players are doing everything they can, not just on the field here at Chase Field and all over Major League Baseball, but across the community?
Yeah, Jordan, thanks for noticing that.
As a California boy myself, I'm actually super excited. I might have to get out on some of these waves today as well. You guys will see that. And now I have no choice.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to go back to this. Do you ever put it on when you're just cooking food at home, when you want to really chef it up, or is it only for this event?
Like, if you need me to boil some water, I got you. But that's about the extent of my cooking.
Tori, you just hit your first drive. Got your family out here. You got Zach with you. How you feeling?
This is a great day for me, for every reason that you just said, right? Get a chance to have my son on the bag.
Jordan Spurgeon here at Ability 360, and this week we are highlighting the wheelchair rugby program, one of the largest programs at Ability 360, and it's one of the biggest adaptive sports in the country. Wheelchair rugby is honestly a blast to watch. It's a physical sport. There's a lot of skill involved, and here at Ability 360, they have one of the top programs in the country. But this sport is not just for those looking to win national titles and be the best of the best, but it's for everyone who wants a community or even wants to just play over the summer.
It's competitive. It's very competitive. But that's why I came here, because I wanted more higher-end rugby and to really compete. We're all great friends, and on the court we beat each other up pretty good. So no, it's a good team and good friends.
It's just fun to watch. It's really high intensity. You know, I think anybody who watches it the first time thinks it's a little bit violent because of the noise and stuff, but it's just a high-impact game that keeps you kind of like watching.
The program is full of experienced athletes and newbies alike. Sebastian Broussard is in his first year playing, and Jennifer Shelley is in her second. They've learned the sport quickly while building a community.
A lot of the team supports each other, and a lot of us, like especially some of us on the summer team, we're just out here to have fun and get better and train.
Kevin Hamilton has been playing for 8 years. He survived a spinal cord attack from his immune system when he was 1 year old and grew up mostly paralyzed. While in his youth, he discovered adaptive sports and eventually moved to rugby. He knows the impact it's had ever since.
I mean, it's ultimately what got me out of the house as a kid. I think the really important thing outside of just rehabilitating and building muscles for whether you're newly injured or someone that's 7 years. But like, you just go out and have something to do all the time and have something to work for. I've loved sports my entire life, and I couldn't imagine my life without adaptive sports.
Games are played in a classification system where players are ranked from 0.5 to 3.0 based on their accessibility. Each team can only have up to 8 points on the court at a time.
Higher level, the higher up on the spinal cord you break your neck, the less function you have. So those players are pickers, which is like a synonym for a blocker. And then you have the higher function players who are the ball carriers and kind of follow the pickers around. And that's what this, like the thing on the front's a pick bar. And so you can use that to like hook into people and be a little bit more defensive. Whereas players who are ball carriers don't have it because they can like slip through smaller spaces and a little bit more maneuverable.
Playing wheelchair rugby through Ability 360 is unlike anything else.
A certain level of professionalism, I feel like.
We're so lucky as a team to have Ability 360. Most teams have to travel with their chairs all the time, unload and unload. We are so lucky to have a court, have time, and have our equipment stored here. So I think out of any team, we're just like one of the luckiest teams in the nations to have a facility like Ability.
And here with Arizona coach Brent Brennan, you talked a lot about Redline, and somehow that has brought you to the racetrack. You got to get out here on the track and check things out. What was that like?
It was awesome. I got to test a new version of Redline for me. But obviously that's been a huge part of our season so far. I think our players and our coaches have done a great job adopting that, living the Redline, making it every part of what we're doing, and I think it's showing up on the field.
And it's leading into just a little bit of a brand partnership. A little bit. I hear October 11th, you're going to get one of these cars out there to lead the team on the field. How excited are you now that you've been in one to see that happen?
It's so cool. It's a really unique experience. I didn't really know what I was getting into when I showed up at the track today, but it was really, really fun. And the cars are obviously so powerful, and being on a track like that is just such a different experience. It was great.
You got to catch a little bit of speed today, but who else on your coaching staff, or who on your coaching staff would be the best at driving a NASCAR?
I'm not sure he would be the best, but I know who the biggest NASCAR fan is without question, and that is Josh Oglesby, our offensive line coach. And he's a pretty unassuming NASCAR fan, right? Because he's a huge dude. He's an O-line guy, but he loves it. And so every Sunday when I see him, he asks me if I know who won the NASCAR race that day, which, he has to educate me every week.
It's cool. Is there a player on your team that you would trust to sit in the car with them while they were driving? Is there one player you would trust?
Absolutely, Noah Fafita.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Just that guy, he takes everything he does so serious, and he's on point with every bit of his process. I have no doubt that he would be good at this also.
Back to a little bit of football as well. I know bye weeks are interesting, so you've been all over recruiting, you and your coaching staff, different states. You're still trying to get your team ready. You're out here doing other things as well. What's it like for you being able to just navigate so much during a bye week?
Well, I think it's important, I thought our staff and our players did a great job of really attacking the work during the bye week. And then there was also, days, these 2 days where we had to do some recruiting, and the other part of the job that's also so important in building the future of Arizona football, right? So then also our players needed a couple days off to rest and recover their bodies. And so the timing of this, the timing of the event here with the racetrack was perfect, and it worked out. And so I'm glad, I flew in from recruiting last night in Southern California, and it was awesome to make a stop here and spend some time with these people. It's been really special.
Just two more things for you real quick. Opening up Big 12 play against Iowa State next week. How ready are you feeling as you're entering that game preparation this week?
Well, we feel like we opened Big 12 play last week against Kansas State, who was a conference opponent in a non-conference game. But we know that Iowa State is an outstanding football team. They're well coached. They've got really good players. They've got a really good offensive and defensive front, and they're playing at a really high level. So we know we're going to their house. We know it's going to be hostile. It's going to be a big-time college football game, and I think that's what you're seeing from the Big 12 right now is, super high-level competition, big crowds, big TV, watching some of the games today. So, this is going to be a huge game. We're excited for it. We still got some work to do this week, but we can't wait to get going on it.
Hockey belongs in the desert. How many times have you heard that since it was announced that the Arizona Coyotes would be leaving the Valley to move to Utah? Well, the Matt Shot Legacy Foundation is making sure that phrase rings true by doing everything in their power to continue to grow the hockey community here in Arizona from the ages of 5 through adulthood.
Shots Tots is a learn-to-play hockey program for kids ages 5 through 11. It's one of the most important things that the Matt Shot Legacy Foundation does.
Our team's great. We have an awesome team that helps these parents. There's parents that know a whole bunch about the sport, and there's families that are beginners to the sport, and that's totally okay. We love it, but we're here to help as much as we can, and that's what we're here doing. So.
I didn't know about this program until, 2 months ago. And when I did some research in it, I think it's great. I mean, it's a program that helps get kids into hockey and stay in hockey and give them a firm foundation. I feel like hockey is a little bit of a barrier to entry, just with, gear and ice time and just the commitment of it all. But this program, the Shots Tots, is kind of eliminates all of that. So you get everything that you need in ice time.
Easing the barrier to entry is one of the most important goals for the Matt Shot Legacy Foundation. One way they accomplish this is through their gear upcycling program.
Because we realized how much equipment was just ending up in landfills, and hockey is an expensive sport as is. The biggest barrier of entry is just how expensive the equipment is for these people who are wanting to learn the game. So how it works is we have bins set up at local rinks, where people can just go donate their old equipment. We go pick it up, bring it here, organize, sort it, and then sanitize it. And then we have a form online where if you're in need of equipment, you go fill it out. We get your sizes and get you hooked up with gear, so you're not going out and spending thousands of dollars on new gear to try the sport of hockey.
The process is unique. They have one of the only Sani Sport equipment sanitizers in the state.
What we use to clean all of the equipment, super easy process. You basically just, organize the gear, toss it in there, hit the start button, and it just, pumps the gas. It's a lot of technology above my pay grade, but yeah, cleans the gear, take it out, and we sort it and get it into good hands. We organize the gear, anything that's not usable, we get rid of. We don't want to give people equipment that's not safe, so we check, make sure it's functional, safe, clean. And then, we get it in the right hands.
People of any age that want to play hockey can get gear from this program.
Oh, it's awesome. In the state of Arizona, I didn't know where to start off. I felt intimidated to go out and find gear. And so luckily I got hooked up with the Matt Shot Arizona Hockey Legacy Foundation, and they guided me to finding out where I needed to get my gear, and they were able to help me out.
Obviously, it's for, the kids who are trying to learn the game. We want to be able to give them equipment, but it's also for, people like Liesel who are wanting to learn the game as well, but don't necessarily want to spend $1,500 to buy the equipment. We just want to give them the option to have affordable equipment to try the sport and see if they like it.
It's really nice that they can give you all the gear so that you can get your kids started without that commitment factor of oh my gosh, we're going to spend a ton of money and then our kid's not going to like it. That's what we really liked about Shots Tots is you can get your foot in the door without having to spend a lot of money to get started.
For Shots Tots, one of the 2 coolest moments comes on Gear Handout Day.
I would say it's the second coolest thing. The first is them stepping out on the ice is the coolest part, and taking it all in. But that equipment, they absolutely love it. A lot of these kids it's their first time ever putting on hockey equipment. So it's an amazing experience for the families and for us as well.
The inspirations behind all of this stem from great people. Matt Shot was a pillar of the Arizona hockey community before passing from liver cancer in 2021. Leighton Accardo was an inspiration to the hockey world at just age 9 during her 18-month battle with cancer. Both live on through these programs.
Those two, such incredible people, right? We don't want their legacy to go away. We want those amazing people, Leighton and Matt. We want everybody to know about them because they were amazing people. So we do everything we can in our power to do so because it's important to us.
Just like Leighton, many girls are picking up skates and sticks.
And I like seeing that it's not just for boys because people think hockey, it's going to be all men, all boys. It's really cool to see them support a girl trying out a new sport that might be more of a dominant sport for men. That's nice to see too.
Are you having fun so far, Paisley?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about hockey so far?
It's fun. That's what it's all about, right?
Do you like shooting the puck in the goal? Yeah. And being on ice skates with pink laces? That's fun too, huh?
These programs are here to make an impact on people, on families, and the hockey community as a whole.
We're the first experience with hockey, so it's important that that experience is a good one, and it's an amazing one for them. We want to keep these people in the sport. We want to keep these families and give them a good experience. So it's important that that first experience is a great one.
Seeing them come through and bring the Shots program into play, it really has helped bring youth hockey back here and support these young ones who want to try out the sport.